I tell you what, I'm always a little concerned when the countdown time is going and I can see nothing happening on the other channels, but it all works in the end. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm just going to double check my audio. Ta-da! Yeah, we got USB. If you're watching, please do let me know if you can hear me, whether my English dulcet tones are coming through okay. We've got lots of different video lighting, lots of the kit, and some little Christmassy gifts that we can have as well. So we're live streaming today on Amazon, of course, YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. If you want to come and join me on Amazon, because this is where the carousel is, all the products are on Amazon, then come on over. It's nickwood.live. Just type that in your URL of your web browser, and that will bring you seamlessly over to my storefront, and you can see everything that is going on. So that is really cool. So we're on Amazon. We've got amazing kit here. So as I say, if you're on Amazon, please do hit that follow button. We can do some likes now on Amazon as well. If you want to comment, please, if you've got a question, then obviously do put that in the comments. All the things that are in the carousel, or certainly 80% at least, probably more, are items that I have physically bought and I use on a day-to-day basis. Good to see when you say someone comment, and it's my good friend, Dr. Elo, and he is on later. Oh yes, he's got a little show later on. I can't remember what time it is, Dr. Elo, but I'm going to go find it in Facebook, and I'll pop it up on the stream so everyone can see. He's part of a fellow BeLive live streamer. We're the BeLive live stream team, effectively. Myself, Dr. Elo, Grant Saunders, Stephen Healy, and of course Daniel Meyer, the chief exec and founder of BeLive as well. So we're all in it. We're all in it together. So I'm just going to find that so I can share it. The dream team, exactly. And for the life of me, I just cannot find that. Aha, here it is. Good old Grant had shared it. So this is the joy of BeLive. Okay, this is what we can do. We can just share our screen, or one of the many joys of BeLive, I should say. One of the many joys, we can just share our screen. And if you never knew who Dr. Elo was, you're going to find out right now. There he is. So let's give him front and center. So actually, if you're an Amazon live stream influencer, you really want to go check out. This is on BeLive Air weekly episode. Discover actionable tips and insights from pros in the content creation space every week. And there ain't much more pro than Dr. Elo. So do join at show starting 13th of December. Oh yeah, 13th. Fortnight's time. Cool. Fortnight's time? Yeah. So that's Dr. Elo. Go check it out. So that's cool. Anyway, good to get a bit of early promotion in. I like to say, I got to admit, I thought it was tonight. Anyway, not to worry. Let's show in the stream very quickly. Let's have a little run through what we've got in the carousel today. Just because normally 9 times out of 10 there are 40 products in the carousel, and the chances of me actually getting through all 40 in one sitting are somewhat a little slim. But never mind, we'll have a go. Look, we got the Nexigo N930E stream cam. For my money, thank you, doctor. Yeah, for my money, I'm just going to take I just noticed it's dropping links, so let's not drop links. For my money, this is the best entry-level live stream camera on the market right now, and I'll tell you why in a minute. We've also got the Logitech Lightroglow. We have lights, box lights, ring lights, Lightroglow, dimmable lights, office lights, lots of lights going on. So we'll talk about the Lightroglow. This is amazing. If you've got any Wi-Fi dead spots in your house, the TP-Link Deco hybrid mesh Wi-Fi system. I don't know how it works. Kind of makes Wi-Fi go through walls. It's true. It does. So we got that. Now, I'm a man about town. Well, was. Oh, here it is. And I like a nice fragrance. So we got the Bleu from Chanel. We've also got Paco Rabanne 1 million. tell you about those. They're amazing. They're my favorite. I'd say one of my favorite things. We've also got, hey, we've got a bit old school. We've gone Apple wired earpods because we've also got the Apple lightning cable as well. But we've got the 2nd gen wireless earpods as well. Cool. We've got my Don't Tell the Yeti, my favorite microphone right now, Purple Panda. This is a beautiful lavalier lapel microphone I'm using right now. That's awesome. And of course, we've got the TP Tapo light bulbs, 16 million colors. We will not be going all the way through those colors in today's show, but we'll just tell you a little bit about it. We've also got my second favorite entry-level live stream camera. This is a Logitech C920. We'll talk about that. We've also got the TP Tapo security cam, pan tilt. It's cool, looks at you things in the dark. It's like a home security system. Awesome. We also got behind me, we got the eMart stand, super T-shaped stand. We've got the green screen hanging off it right now. Of course, we've got the Earfun earbuds. They are amazing. We've got the Com office chair. Office chair, that's what I'm sitting on. We've also got the Movo. We've also got the AbleWee 8-in-1 hub. That's pretty neat. Oh, and Dr. Elo saying cameras have come such a long way. They have indeed. Amazing when you think. And speaking of cameras, these are just my absolute favorites at the moment. The Logitech Mevo Start wireless live streaming cameras. Oh yes, with an amazing outdoor broadcast studio. It's basically OBS. Go for it. Outdoor broadcast studio. Fill your boots. Live stream anywhere to anywhere, from anywhere. I'm going to have to get a tagline for that. And along with those, we've got the SD cards. We've got some mounting bits. We've got brilliant little clamp mount there as well as the little packet, because it's smaller than my phone. Now, probably in the wrong order, but this wireless keyboard is often sold with the C920 Logitech camera as well. So go check that out. Of course, we got the amazing Blue Yeti. We got the Echo Dot as well. So you might want to switch your sound off. We've got the Ring doorbell. Can't actually physically show you that because it's actually down at the front door, but I might have to go get a little thing. We've got a couple of drones today. These make fantastic Christmas presents. This is a brilliant, basically one for children. This one shoots in 1080 high definition. When we got these drones, we need to put some more SD cards in. We do indeed. Now, here's the thing. I put this in because it's important. I don't know how your Thanksgiving dinner was. Was it perfect? Was your turkey too dry? Was your turkey too moist? We've got a meat thermometer there. I have, for Christmas, I've got a ham, a roast beef joint, and turkey. 3 different internal temperatures, all need to be ready at the same time. I have a meat temperature thermometer. We are using the Anker 4 USB port hub today. That has got the Lightroglow, the iPhone, and the C920, and the microphone all going through that as well. We've got a note coming up. We got this. This is a robotic. This is so funny. This is a robotic vacuum cleaner. It's also a mop. Amazing. Got a little video of that as well. Okay, we've also got more drones from Holystone. Full disclosure here. I didn't buy these drones. Holystone, my friends at Holystone sent me them to have a test. They're brilliant. And Dr. Elo saying his turkey was perfect. My brother made it. I know, something about a perfect turkey. So he won't need my meat thermometer. That's okay. We've got green screens. We've got that green screen there. That's the one green one side, blue on the other. We've got some pluggable kit here as well. So this is a pluggable 7 port hub. So we've got USBs, HDMIs. Of course, we've got the iPhone 12 Pro. So I'm going live with. I'm still waiting. I bought this. I'm still waiting for it to arrive in the UK. It got shipped perfectly in the States, but it's got to come back to the UK now. This is going to be for the new feature, What's Under the Microscope. I'm going to put different things under the microscope every day, and we can guess what they are. And if you've got some suggestions of what we can use, it will be strange, please do pop them in the comments. Speaking of people in the comments, got my good friend Corinda. Hi Corinda, good to see you. Have you sobered up from your whiskey infused live stream yesterday. Yeah, that was so funny. Right, we've got some pens here. Christmas is upon us, and these pens I use to write my Christmas cards. So they're all good. More Holystone drones, I said. And then we're back to, it's actually just here, the, for my money, the best stream cam that we've got right now. So let me, how am I going to do this? I'll tell you what. Let's hide that. And because I'm using the Mevo Start, this will look good. This will be good. You're going to like this. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Check this out. Here we go. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Nexigo N930E. Amazing little wireless, wired webcam, entry level. It is absolutely fantastic. As you can see, we can mount it on a tripod. It's got the standard tripod mount just there, but we can also, it flips, so we can also hang it on our monitors, our displays. So we've got it on our PCs, our desktops, our laptops. Perfect. We just sit there. What I love about it is the only stream camera I have that will actually rotate a whole 360 degrees. It's basically sitting on a little ball, really. So we can move it from side to side, backwards and forwards. And that's important because we actually want to use it and to actually have it the perfect camera angle that we need. We've got it on a tripod, it's going to be rock solid. Then we just move it, get the perfect view. Now, when we've got an entry level webcam, we're upgrading our built-in cameras and microphones. So this has got a 1080 high definition camera. It comes with some amazing software that if you download that, and we always recommend you download the software if it comes with a camera, download that, and you can control pretty much everything. You can control your light, your exposure, your backlighting, white balance, contrast, color, you name it, you can control it to make sure it looks the best. Now, you can also then, when you've got it looking good, you can save the preset, so you can save it, so save it as a preset. And then if you're going to use the camera in another room, different lighting, set it up again, save that, good to go. For me, I use it up here in the office. I also use it downstairs in the kitchen for the cooking show. And so I have those two presets. Saves a lot of time messing around. Now, what I love about this, or several things I love about this, it's got a built-in microphone, but not just any built-in microphone. It is a noise cancelling microphone. So if you've got ambient noise, maybe you've got cats and dogs, parakeets, squirrels, noisy neighbors, kids, workmen outside your window, then a 90% noise cancelling microphone is going to do you a treat. So that way people hear you, not your outside noise. Now, for those that are a little bit concerned, about our privacy, we have you covered because it's got a little sticking, and it just stick on, it's a sticker, a little stick on privacy cover. But I promise you, if that's across, you can't see anything, totally black. So if you're ever worried about being hacked while you've got your camera plugged in, you are fine. Now, when we want to go live or we want to make a recording, this for me is what makes it stand out from all the rest. It is a 3-stage built-in ring light. As I said earlier, we have got loads of lights going on here. Oops, I'm just going to tie myself up in a knot with my microphone. We've got loads of lights here. We've got the box light, we've got the ring light in front of me, we've got the Litroglow, we've got a dimmable there as well, and now we have this one. The fact that we've got a built-in ring light means that we can actually, we can, if we're out and about mobile, even if we're just sitting here, if I switched all the lights off, had this one facing me, at least I'm going to be lit. And when we're on video, we need lighting because we want to look as good as we can be. So imagine if you are on maybe a Zoom call or a team meeting, a Google Hangout, and then you can just simply have this, switch the ring light on, you will be beautifully lit and everyone can see you. It is, in my mind, the best entry-level stream cam on the market today. So I really do love that. Okay, let me have a little look. Corinda. So Corinda's got, right, okay, we've got some questions. Gosh, right. Grinda, first of all, saying, my guess who sent me package F1? Sent me a T-shirt. This is going to sound good with your name on it. I like it. Lewis Hamilton. Oh, cool. Well done. Nice. Now, Elo, here we go. Doctor, he's got a good question. With Pluggable is how I get my M1 MacBook Pro to output to 2 screens with a display link. So amazing. Yeah, these pluggable products are incredible, I have to say. We've got a couple in the carousel. These multi-ports are just amazing. Okay, what else have we got? Corinda is saying, does it work with Alexa? No.
I don't know that one.
It's all right, Alexa wasn't. I should have asked that question quietly. And I couldn't see discount on your Amazon carousel. Let me show you there. $59.99. So that's got a discount on it. Hold on, Corinda, I shall tell you. It has got that's 25% off right now, Corinda. 70 normally retails at $79.99. Right now it is in the carousel and on the carousel for 25% off, $59.99. That is a great price. So that's good. And that is it. That is the Nexigo N930. I'm actually going to keep it. I'm going to keep it there for a moment. Not quite sure what's going on there. That's better. I'm going to keep it there for a moment because I want to show you the back. So from over the shoulder for me. Right, there we go. Is this way? Cool. Let's take that off the screen. Back to me. Take that off. Fantastic. Now, let me just move that so I can. This will be so much better when I get it right. Okay. Because I'm using BeLive, this is the amazing thing. I can actually. Let me just scroll. So I'm able to control the screen and the stream at the same time. So next up in the carousel. We have got the Logitech Litraglow light. So if what I'm going to do, I'm using BeLive, so I'm actually going to switch on the Nexigo so you can actually see it in action. I'm hoping. Just select the right one. There we go. And so there we go. So this is the picture from the Nexigo. You can see me from over the shoulder. So this is the Litraglow. So you can see here we've got the Mevo Start. That's the camera I'm looking at right now. We've got the Litraglow, and then we've got the ring light as well. So let me just bring this Logitech Litraglow into focus for you. This is a brilliant light. If you're a gamer and you're gaming for hours at a time, this is fantastic. You can use it for as long as you like. It won't cause you any issues at all. But we can switch it on and off. Obviously, we can control it just from the back. And we've got up and down buttons here. So we're controlling the light and indeed the warmth of this. It's really nice. It plugs in USB. This is extendable. One of the things I love about it is just got a nice little tidy wire that we got here. As you can see, we've got a little hook here, so that makes it just simple to hook over our monitors, and it just does a lovely job. So it's got a nice little bit of padding at the bottom. We'll just move it a bit further up. I'll show you on that side. Yeah, so you've got nice padding there and nice padding there, so it sits beautifully snugly. So I'm just going to pop that back on the. Let's put it back on the mat. There we go. But what the awesome thing is, we can control it from our desktop. So again, using the power of BeLive, I'm going to. Oh, there's a hand. Let's move that over there a bit more. Otherwise, my hand will come in. And you can see that is the newer dimmable light as well that we got there. Right. So yes, using the power of BeLive, we can change it. I'll show you in the screen. We've got this brilliant software called G Hub, and for some reason it is not showing up in where I was expecting it to show up. Not to worry, it's on because the light's on. We'll probably come back to that, but basically we can cancel. Basically we can now it's all flipped. Now it's all kicking off. Let's have another go. Let's share the screen. That's it. Here it is. Nice. Oh, see. Patience, Nick. There we go. So this is the let me take that off. Perfect. So this, you can see here, is the Light2Glow. We could also control the C920. If I had it plugged in, we could also control the Blue Yeti using the Logitech G Hub software. So I'm just going to switch that on. So we click on the Light2Glow and up it comes. Now, one of the great things is, look, you see it's picked up the HD Pro there, and that is sitting down on the desk because I wanted to show you the hub. But we can pick up lots of different ones. We can pick up the Nexigo to control our light. So all these different ones. So we've got camera control. That's the camera that I want, and that's the one which I'm using, which I want to be nicely lit for. So as I said, we can switch it on or off just at the touch of a button. And here we have control over our warmth, so we make it cool or warm, and we've got brightness as well, so all those. And we can just use the preset. So that one's a little bit bright, that one is just about bright. There's one down at the bottom here which is full brightness, full warmth. That is, I call it Tower Inferno. That's called bright warm candlelight, more like a big fire. Let's put it on there. That one looks perfect for me, so that's one I'm going to stick with. So yeah, so that is the Logitech Light2Glow. That is a fantastic light. As I said, we love a bit of lighting when we're out on video. Next in the carousel, oh yeah, this is fantastic, guys. This is amazing. This is the TP-Link Deco mesh, Wi-Fi mesh network. It is amazing. It covers 6,000 square feet for one. My issue was, I mean, I've got a lovely brick built house here, brick walls, absolutely fantastic, great for warmth and comfort and security. Not so good for Wi-Fi because it can't get through the walls. So my problem was I wanted to do the cooking show, live stream that from the kitchen. Unfortunately, my wireless router is in the lounge by the TV, couldn't get the Wi-Fi to go through. This solved the problem, and it is so easy to use, so easy to set up. Basically, you get a set of 3 of these. They look just aesthetically pleasing, and an Ethernet cable. So all you need to do is you scan a QR code that opens up the app in your phones, all controlled by apps, although you can have it controlled by your Echo Dot or Google equivalent. But yeah, it's so simple. So basically, you scan the QR code. It'll ask you to give you an email and a password, and that will be it to set up your first network. You plug one of these in, take first one of these, plug it in, and connect the Ethernet cable from here, one of these 2 ports, to an Ethernet cable port in your wireless router. Switch them both back on, bang. Within a minute or 2, you're going to get your first part of your network. Then all you need to do to make network happen all over your house is just plug these in. There is no other cable other than the power cord coming out of the back here. And so simple. I'm not saying it's amazing, but it is amazing. It's incredible. We've got Wi-Fi now all over the house, super strong, no buffering anywhere, no dead spots, and I can actually have 100 devices using this Wi-Fi network without any denigration on the Wi-Fi. Absolutely fantastic. It's so clever. It kind of self-diagnoses. If it's got a problem, it will diagnose itself. But sometimes you get a bit of congestion on your Wi-Fi network. Just tell it to do a little scan. It scans, tells you it is, press the button, boom, solved, no dramas. Absolutely fantastic piece of kit. Right, let's put that back in the stream. I quite like having that there. Okay, next up we have, no, I've changed my mind. Don't like it. Okay, this makes a great Christmas gift for you. This is Chanel Bleu. This is an eau de parfum, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, it's not the cheapest, but I tell you what, if you've got another half and you want to spoil them and you want them to smell beautiful, then this is absolutely fantastic. One of the great things about this, it's got a magnetic lid, which I just find really funny. And in fact, I like it so much, I've got a little mini one because I've got a little atomizer as well. So that is one of my favorite eau de parfums. My next favorite is this one, and this is Paco Rabanne 1 million. So it smells gorgeous. It's kind of like a citrusy notes really going through this one. But I love about it, it's like, yeah, if you're going to call something, yeah, it's nice. If you're going to call something 1 million, yeah, design it like a gold bar. Absolutely fantastic. Kudos to the design team at Paco Rabanne for that. Not quite sure why I can't get it back in. Put it around the right way, then it goes back in the box. I don't know why I keep taking it out of the box. It lives out of the box. So that is great. Again, they make beautiful presents. We've got Christmas on its way. It is December the 1st today. Oh my goodness. So that means we've only got 24 days until Christmas. Ah! I'm excited. I am. I'm so excited, in fact, that I'm going to show you these. Now, here we have in the carousel the Apple EarPods headphones. So these are a little bit like old school. Remember back in the day when you bought an iPhone? They actually came with these earphones. Ooh, oh yes. And so, you know, I quite like them. I still use them. I'll be honest. I've got the EarPods and I've got the earphones. These are great. They just sit in your ear. You can't notice them. It's all fine. But of course, what happened is technology. Technology came along, and where we used to have a little 3.5mm plug socket in our phones, they were no more. However, this little kit comes with the lightning cable. So you've got the lightning cable to 3.5mm plug socket. Fantastic. That means just plug into your iPhone. Jobs are good. You can still use your earphones, and I think that is so important because I've got about 5 sets of these knocking around the house. But also, and it's in the carousel, it's going to move it on. Also, just this one cable, this brilliant little fire cable, I keep calling it fire cable, the Apple Lightning to 3.5mm jack. This also allows us not only to listen with our earphones, we can also plug in our lapel microphones as well. There's so much that used to go through that 3.5mm socket, but fair play, they bring out a little lightning cable and we're good to go. So all of our products we can still use. So not all bad, Apple. They have their moments, I know. But I'm a big Apple fan. So I've got the iPhones, the iPads, the Mac, the MacBook Airs. Yeah, kind of my thing. And so also I haven't got them to hand, but we've got the Apple second generation AirPods as well. They are beautiful set of AirPods. They do pretty much everything you need them to do. They are made by Apple. They're designed for Apple products. I'm pretty certain they're the ones which work best with the Apple products as well. So that's a bit of an Apple advert over. I want to talk to you about audio now. Now, audio I'm talking about is this one here. This is my lapel microphone. As Dr. Elo always says, he thinks I'm from the BBC because I've got an English accent. I live in England and I use a lapel microphone. Well, why not? It's a great thing to have. And they do a brilliant job. Now, I bought this. This is actually part of a kit, the Purple Panda Lavalier microphone kit. And it's really quite spectacular. it does an amazing job, as I think you can hear. This is not the best room for audio by far. Oh, thank you, Dr. Elo. Looks good and sounds good. Fantastic. Thank you, sir. Now, one of the reasons I bought it, well, actually the big reason I bought it, was it's got a little mini USB. Here we go. Take the stuff out of the pack. We've got a mini USB to, again, a 3.5mm jack. Ta-da! Why did you do that? I hear you cry. Well, very simple reason. I wanted to go out, and I haven't got my demonstration video to play you today, but I wanted to go out, and this is an old GoPro Hero 4. We've been around a few times, me and this camera. We've been all over the world: Australia, Portugal, France, Italy, Barbados. Yeah, and I wanted to, it shoots in 4K, ultra high definition, but the audio is not very good. So in the good old days, I used to drop a microphone into my iPhone in my pocket using the 3.5mm jack. Of course, can't do that now without that lightning cable. But this means we can. So look, I can now. Oops, something's just fallen off it. That's not so good. It's okay. It's only the case. But yeah, so that was a pain because you then had your audio in one location, your video in another. Really, just wanted it on the same disc, to be honest, or card. And so this you can just open up the GoPro 4. We've got the mini USB port. Actually, in there's in the carousel there's a 128 gig SanDisk SD card. It's just in that little slot there. So we plug that in. Boom. That then allows us to plug in. I'm using the extension cable to show you. So that then allows us to plug in our lapel microphone. So now, I was able to take 4K ultra high definition movie with beautiful audio as well. Now, I know this is very popular with the biker vlogging community. Oh yes, and I can understand why. The extension cable here is just a touch under 10 foot. The cable we have here is just a touch under 5 foot. So that gives us plenty of space. If you want to mount our GoPro, we can mount our GoPros all over the place. So we can mount them on the front of the bike, we can mount them on our crash helmets, up the top, we can mount them all over, but then we can run a microphone. Oops. And then we can run a microphone from our GoPro to our lapel, and not only get great audio, but you think when you're driving or riding along, it's going to be windy. Oh yes, you're covered. This is what we used to call it, a dead cat. Not really, but this is the fluffy windshield. So basically just take that cover off your microphone, pop that one on, and that dissipates the wind noise. So I can see why biking vloggers love it, because you can have this in your crash helmet, so you're chatting away, the wind is being dissipated by the fluffy windshield, and you're getting great video as well. Someone in the comments, go check it out. So someone put the fluffy windshield could be more purple. It's like, well, if that's the only thing wrong with it, that's okay. But yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. As you can tell, it sounds great. It looks good. It's just nice. And that's one of the things when we talk about audio. It's very true. You'll be forgiven poor video quality if you've got good audio. No more so than on Amazon. If you're an Amazon live stream influencer, you can see we're here, and you click on the carousel. So you go click on that product. It'll open up in a new page. You can then have a look at all the beauties of the Purple Panda, find out all about it when you're reading it, but you're still listening to me talking about my experience with the Purple Panda microphone. So that is a great little product. And again, it is right now, that is my go-to microphone. I'm using it for pretty much everything. So go and check it out and enjoy it. Okay, thank you for that comment, Dr. Elo, as well. Did I put it on screen? There we go, just in case. Now, next in the carousel, these are fantastic. These are the TP Tapo light bulbs. They are amazing. You can have 16 million variants of color. I don't know 16 million English words, let alone color ones. I kind of get stuck at teal, to be honest. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. I didn't know, and again, if Dr. Elo's watching still, I didn't know how good they were until Dr. Elo demonstrated them when we had our BeLive show. It was so funny. They are brilliant. We can control them not only from an app, so we can have them on timer, we control them from an app. We can also control them with our Echo device. If you've got an Alexa, now's the time to turn it off. Alexa, office light off.
Okay.
You can see a little bit darker. I say we've got all this light. I wasn't sure you'd even be able to see that. So we can turn it on and off using our voice controlled devices. They're multicolor, so easy to use, app controlled, and kids are constantly being told kids love these light bulbs. Lots of different colors. You can set so many different moods. I love it. Alexa, office light on.
Okay.
It's so good. And because we were doing the purple panda, I should have said, Alexa, office light purple.
Okay.
So it went purple, but you can't really see that much. Okay, next up in the carousel is the second best, the second best live streaming camera. Actually, well, I'll tell you what, this again, it's another entry-level live stream camera. This is another one. It is brilliant. Logitech is such an amazing brand. We've got rather a lot of Logitech gear going on today. We got amazing. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. Yeah, so this is the Logitech C920. Now, back in the day, pretty much we all ran out and got these because they were so good, instantly better than what we had built in. And indeed, I got this one. I was creating YouTube adverts, and if you ever try to create those, then you know you want them to be the best quality you can get. Again, this has got brilliant. It's got widescreen, so that allows us to cut in. It also sits. We can also have it mounted on our tripod. It's a standard tripod mount. We can also have it mounted on our displays, on our laptops, on our Macs, on our PCs, and that will do a beautiful job. Again, it's an upgrade not only on your video, but it's an upgrade on your audio, so it's going to make you sound better as well. It really is a great camera. Now, I was talking about it. Normally I talk about it. I did it yesterday, so I won't do it today. But it also comes. We can download some software called LogiCapture, and with LogiCapture, that allows us to do one of the things I love, and that is to teach what we know. So we can create like a little video course, picture in picture. So a little bit like we have here in. Let me pull this on the screen. So a little bit like we have here in BeLive. So we have two sources there, and so we're going to do the same things, and we can do exactly this using LogiCapture, same sort of thing, whilst we're recording it. But also it allows us to zoom in, pan out. It allows us with the green screen, we can just drop the background. So if I've got a PowerPoint presentation, it looks like I'm standing right in front of the PowerPoint presentation. It is really good, and it's just so simple to use. Let me just take that off the screen. It's so simple to use, and it is fantastic. So that is the Logitech C920. I say I won't dwell on that for a minute because actually while we're here, while I've got it, let me just pop it on camera quickly. Because again, I'm using BeLive, and I had 5 cameras on last week or the week before, only because I could. So let me just pull up the HD 920. So here we go. So as you can see, there's the phone with everything going on there. But here it's in the carousel. So I'm actually going to go. Let me just quickly go find it in the carousel. It's there somewhere. Oh, whistle a happy tune. Da, 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 da. I didn't realize it was so far up the carousel. Oh gosh, I'm not doing very well today, am I? I'm so far behind. This is the Anker 4-port USB hub. So that is a USB cable coming out the back of the Mac to four USB ports here. So we've got the LitraGlow, we've got the charger for the iPhone, we've got the Nexigo, and then we've got the microphone as well. We never have enough, in my view, we never have enough ports. So we've got a few of these little bits of kit, but I thought while I had that camera here, I thought I'd show it to you. So let's take that back off. Come back along the carousel. Gosh, we are so far behind. We might have to skip a few things. Yeah, to the next thing. Right, this one is the Tapo. This is really great. I've done some unboxing videos of this. We can mount it. We can on our walls, on our ceilings. Comes with a mount. Comes with screws and raw plugs. It will pan and tilt. It's got 360-degree vision. You can see in the dark. Can see 30 feet in the dark. How cool is that? And it's great for our home security. It's a little bit like the Ring doorbell. Further up the carousel, it allows us to be notified, motion detect, and so it allows us to be notified. We can see it on our phone apps. We can see what's going on, so we can have it in our lounges, or maybe if you want it in your garage or outside somewhere, then this will do the trick. Now, I know a lot of people are, having read up on it, a lot of people are using this as a baby monitor, and I can see why, because you've got two-way audio, so you can hear your baby can hear you if you speak, but then also you can see the baby as well. And if the baby gets up, starts running around, you better see where it's going. So it is the 360 horizontal view. It's 1080 high definition. We can put a SD card in as well, so it'll take a maximum of 128 gigabyte SD card. You know they're in the carousel. There's a couple of them. So that is a brilliant piece of kit. I've loved getting to know that, and as I say, these are things that I've physically bought because I wanted to have a look at them, play around with them, and test them. Next up, we've got the eMart T-shaped stand. I can't show you because I'm attached to the microphone, but basically super simple, easy to create, and three little elements to it, and you're good to go. Right, I'm just gonna. How cool is that? I think that's great. I love it. I'm going to come onto that camera in a minute. Okay, so next up we have got, of course, we have the Earfun wireless earbuds. These are brilliant. These are triple award winning. Actually, I noticed yesterday they used to come in black and white, but now they only come in black. But they are fantastic. They last 37 hours on a full charge, but it feels like they last forever because you constantly put them in this little charging pod. And they're fantastic. Bluetooth, noise cancelling, bass boosting. They also have brilliant microphones, actually got 4 microphones, 2 in each ear pod, so you're going to get lovely crisp sound of your voice as well. We can control it just by tapping them. We don't need both in, we just have one in. They are brilliant. And again, in the carousel right now, they are under $50. That makes a brilliant Christmas gift, and it would make a brilliant reserve for your earpods. We've all lost some, so just have them in reserve. As I said, triple award winning. The most recent awards, CNN said they were as good indoors as their very expensive rivals. We think we know who they were talking about. So they're good. Next up, I'm talking about this all the time. We've got the ComHome office chair, super comfy. Rolls back, rolls forwards. Oh, number of times I could never get comfy because I was using a kitchen chair. I was using a wicker chair with a cushion, but no, I got this. It's fantastic. Rotates 360 degrees. Took me 20 minutes to put together, and now I can sit joking aside. It's got this lovely mesh back, but if you're sitting around, you're doing more work from home, then you really do want to get a decent chair, something that's going to give you good lumbar posture. And so it does make sense. It really does. So next up, we also have another lapel microphone. I'm going to start going a little bit quicker now. Another lapel microphone. This is the Movo USB LV1 USB omnidirectional lapel microphone, 20 foot of cable. It also comes with a 3.5mm to USB adapter that allows us to then plug it in, and that's why I'm using it to come through the Mac today. So that is great. Itchy nose. Right, next up we've got, that is the AbleWee. Ah, yes. Now here is a this is an 8-in-1. This is very good, I have to say. And this one, in actual fact, full disclosure, I didn't buy it, they sent it to me. But it works really well. This is a USB-C cable, so it plugs into the back of the Mac or into the MacBook Pro. And then that gives us these extra ports. So as Dr. Elo was saying, you could run extra displays, extra video on that. What was he saying? Yeah, he said he's using a pluggable. That's how he gets his M1 MacBook Pro to output to 2 screens with a display link. So yeah, so we can do these things. USB-C cable. On this side here, we've got some SD card slots. Here we've got a 4K HDMI port, and here we have a standard HDMI port and 3 USB ports as well. So we've got 8-in-1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pretty cool. Now I saw in, oops.
Oh, I'm not sure why my camera went off there. But not to worry.
And perfect. Boom, boom, boom. Shake the room. Just testing the audio. Let's take that one off. Fine, no worries. And if there was ever a time to have more than one camera on the go, that was just it. so that was the Mevo Start. Basically, I thought it had more power in it than that, but of course I did use it rather a lot yesterday. So yeah, so the Mevo just decided to stop. Okay, so that was the AbleWee. Put that in. Yeah, so that was the AbleWee 8-in-1 port adapter. Now I did notice in some of the questions, some people were a bit concerned that it gets warm. It's supposed to get warm. It's metal. Having it as metal dissipates the heat, so that's a good reason for having it like it is. So sorry, I'm going to be giggling all day now because that was so funny. Isn't it typical that the camera I was going to talk about is a camera that has just gone off? But on the plus side, that means I can actually take it off its stand and actually show you the physical camera as it is. So I'm going to do that. Bear with me, 2 shakes, guys. This will be down in a trice. Well, nearly there. There we go. So this is it. This is the Mevo Start. We've got the 3-pack and the single in the carousel. I'll click on the single because it's got the discount still. So the single one, I'll just double check, it's still got a good discount. There was yesterday a massive discount on the 3-pack, but it's not there today. Yeah, we got 349, so it's 13% off on this right now. The 3-pack has gone up to 999. Gosh, I think yesterday, or indeed on Cyber Monday, I think the 3-pack was like $600. It was amazing price. So Mevo Start, absolutely fantastic. It is a wireless live streaming camera. It's got a Sony f2.8 lens, which gives us a diagonal field of view of 86 degrees, I think I'm right in saying. It's also got a processor which helps and reduces any distortion. So it's kind of anti-distortion. It's got a 3-mem spatial display array microphone, so that gives us beautiful audio. The bottom here is, and I couldn't do this the other day because I didn't have enough strength. On the bottom, it's got a standard. There we go. It's got it's got the standard tripod mount, but as you can see here, we can take this little attachment out, and then it becomes actually going to become 2 different ones, because we can actually screw this in the other way around. That is then the standard mount for a microphone. So you've got a microphone stand. You can use that. We can put this around the other way, and we're going to get even another way of mounting it. So we've got all these mounting options, including in the carousel. I put a little clamp mount in as well, because we're live streaming, and we're live streaming wirelessly. And why is that really cool? Well, because we can go where the action is. We can go live stream where we want. We can go live stream our kids' baseball games, soccer games, football games. We can go live stream graduations, school plays, any plays, concerts, all those things. If you're a businessman, we can live stream your Chamber of Commerce speech. Trainers, guys, if you're a trainer, then again, live streaming your training, because not only does it live stream to, at the same time, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Vimeo, LinkedIn, anywhere, because actually it's got all those, and RTMP. RTMP is real-time messaging protocol, and that allows us to live stream to our websites, to multiple areas, and pretty much anywhere we want to go on the net. So that is amazing. It's got a 6-hour battery life. We can also put in, though, we can actually attach our microphones as well. There's a little 3.5mm jack. That's the USB-C to USB charging cable, but because that's charging cable, we can make it a wired webcam as well. Now, here's the clever bit. In the bottom bit here, we got an SD card. Doesn't come with it, but you can buy one. That's the Arcanite in the carousel. We've got SD card, 128 gigabytes SD card, because while you're live streaming, the camera can take a recording. So you're going to get a 1080, it shoots in 1080 high definition. You're going to get an amazing high definition recording direct from the camera, so nothing is going to interfere with it. It will be beautiful. When we're out and about, we're going to be potentially pinging the same cell phone tower or Wi-Fi hotspot as other people. And so with this camera, no matter what happens with your bandwidth, you've got a fantastic high definition recording that you can bank. You can then come home, upload it, edit it. Fantastic. You're absolutely covered. It's all controlled by our cell phones, an app on our cell phone, and we can put in, like we do with BeLive here, we can add in lower thirds, we can have presentations, we can have PDFs. It's got the most amazing countdown timer as well. Awesome for live streaming. But so yeah, RTMP, we could live stream to Amazon using it. Absolutely fantastic. And the fact that you can have the set of 3 means you can have 3 different angles. That really gives you like that outside broadcasting ability with just one app on your phone, and can control it with one finger. It is absolutely brilliant. I'm just going to double check. Says it's attempting to reconnect. No, it didn't like it because it ran out. It ran out of juice. In fairness, I did use it, and now I've come to think of it, I'm thinking, oh yes, I did use it yesterday and it was only 50%, and I'd used it the day before. Yeah, I'm not surprised it ran out of juice. But anyway, in the carousel, we've also got the SD cards, we've got the different mounting options, the cover, also the Logitech. Now we're using the Logitech C920. Often used with the C920 is the Logitech MK270 wireless keyboard and mouse combination. So that is good to know. I'm going to be giggling all day because that happened. How many times do you have a wireless stream camera just run out of juice on you because you forgot to charge it, or forgot to remember how low it was on charge, and then it was just so amazing to be able to just jump in and use the other camera. So look, let me show you. Now we've got a change. Hey, hi Jeremy, thank you so much for watching. Great to see you. So now you can see we've got a slight change. So we've taken the C920 off, and then now we've got the Lightra Glow and the ring light, and now we've got the little C920 webcam there as well. It's a fantastic little webcam. Oh wow, hi Lala, fantastic to see you as well. Lala is one of the key players at BeLive, B.Live. This is the third-party live streaming software that I'm using right now. I absolutely love it. If you're an Amazon live stream influencer, you would be crazy not to be using this. I've not had it on, Lala. I'm really apologize actually, because I got so carried away myself earlier. We've got the comment snake. So I didn't have that on earlier on, but we can have the comment snake going. So we can also see, I also see that Ed Weinberg, top man, just followed us on Amazon as well. So that's really cool. So brilliant. So yeah, so thank you, Lala. Yeah, Lala is brilliant. She produces these most amazing thumbnails. And actually, I don't know whether you saw it earlier, Lala. I think I can still bring it on the. Is it still on the stream? Oh, I might have. Oh, I think I took it off. Oh well. Actually, no, I'll bring it back on because it was a brilliant Lala version, I think. So let me just bring this down. Where was it? I'm determined to put this on the screen. Come on. It's here somewhere. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute while I just grab this. Here it is. Right, and this is the joys of BeLive. So let me take that off the screen and bring this one on. And it's Facebook, because another shout out, Dr. Elo, in a fortnight's time has got a new show. It's going to look good. Oh, what level is right? I've got two in the carousel. This one I'm using right now, Ed, is this is the Purple Panda. Right now, this is my absolute go-to lapel mic. It is, well, I think it's just brilliant. I'm using it all the time. It's got a fluffy windshield. It's got the USB, mini USB to 3mm jack on it as well. It's got just under 15 foot of cable with the extension cable as well. Absolutely love it. Yeah, let me show you this on screen. Ta-da! There we go. So coming up in the next fortnight, basically it's fortnight today, I think 13th. We've got the BeLive on air, weekly episodes. Discover, what's it saying? Discover actionable tips and insights from pros in the content creation space every week. And there's none more pro than my bro, Dr. Elo. I can't do any more rhymes than that. So yeah, so look out for that. That's going to be a fortnight today. Woo! He's still in the house. And now I'm thinking, I wish I'd plugged in the Yeti so I could give you the air horns and everything. Production values today just aren't what they should be. I guess I'm not going to get invited on to Dr. Elo's show. Oh dear. Yeah, look, it's over here. It's over here and it's not plugged in. I might just plug it in. Where's it gone? Whoa, where are we going with this? Oh, come on, where are you? I know it's here somewhere. I've got water there. Aha, right. Look, Mama, what I know, it's cool. So look, here we go then. Here's a little demo. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that, that's still open. Right, the power of BeLive. I'm going to demonstrate it. My goodness, I don't care who sees. Screen, let's do the screen share with, oh no, dilly, I took it off. Right, I am powering up the G Hub, because then you'll be able to see all three devices that it can control. Come on, baby, that's it. Right, here we go. Now, there. Oh, this is so slick. Cool. So right, let's put to us there. So we got the C920. That's the camera I'm just using. That's what I'm looking at right now. We got the Lightroglow that we talked about earlier, and in a second, the Yeti, Blue Yeti. This is my favorite microphone. I absolutely love it. And if I plug it in, just goes into USB. I'm hoping. I think it's plugged in. Well, maybe it's not actually plugged in. That's annoying. Oh, the best laid plans. Let me have a quick looky. Oh yeah, no, it should be there. Should be there. I know. I wonder if I need to. Do I need to refresh it? Probably. Hold on, guys. Hey, there we go. So we plugged the Blue Yeti in. There it is in all its glory. So we can now. We still on the. Yeah, so look, we can now pull up and see what we got in the Blue Yeti. So this is the thing. Now, truth is, the reason it's unplugged at the moment is because I had it on, I changed its settings, and I need to change it back. So we've got effects with Blue Voice, and we've got effects. I think I've got it stuck on Alien right now, so I need to change that. But when we have these, we can got some expressions. We got sound effects. So these air raid. Oh, do you know on that? So we got the air horn. Here we go. Has it been worth the wait? Probably not, but you're gonna get it anyway. So as slick as a patch of dirty oil, we managed to get the Yeti up and running and the sound effects working. So cool. Thank you for waiting. So look, the actual microphone itself is brilliant. It's got a 3 mic array. Which allows us to do some clever things. Allows us to have it one directional, as Cartoid, straight at ourselves. We can have it at bi-directional, 2 ways. We've got it omnidirectional, so we can pick up a group as well. It's also stereo, so you can move from one side to the other and have amazing stereo going from one ear to the other. Or I always say when you plug it in, it's so simple. Let me just take that off the screen for a minute. It's so simple and easy. You can just plug it in with the USB cable, but I always recommend do go in and just into your control panel where your microphone settings are, and you'll find the gain controls. Do just set the gain nicely. Around this side, we have the all-important mute button. So if you're going to make a sneeze or something like that, then press that. Don't forget to unpress it again. We've all been there. We've all been chatting away. No one could hear us. We've got a volume control here because we can put our headphones in and hear the audio from the Yeti. And in fact, we can control the. And actually, we got the stand. So that's a traditional mic stand. I've got a desk stand as well here. Nice padded bottom. No tittering at the back. And it's brilliant. Great microphone. So I'll get that sorted out for later. Oh my goodness, I've got so much old rubbish on my desk at the moment. Right, there's the Yeti back in place. I shall switch it on. In fact, actually, let me just have a quick. What I can do, I don't know whether it's fixed itself. See, because I can't hear. You'll be able to hear this. So by plugging in, and I just plugged in this one. I can. No, see, to me it sounds okay, but I'm not sure if you're listening. Tell me how this sounds. I'm going to flip it over. And stereo. Boom, boom, shake the room. Now, I don't know. See, the other day, I might have to go and reset it still. Because the other day, that was now sounding like an alien. To me, I'm getting the audio directly through the Yeti itself. So not quite sure. I'll put it back just in case to the USB. So there you go. Back to the purple panda. Just so I'm not quite sure. I'll have to do a recording just to double check that one, I think, or just play back today's show. Oh gosh, we're going so slow through the carousel. Next up, we've got the Echo Dot. We've got the 4th gen and the 3rd gen Echo Dots. Again, these are amazing. You've never used an Alexa before. Sorry if yours is going to go off right now. I could tell you what you can do with them. Keep it clean. How does the Panda compare to the Movo? Good question. Ed, questions coming up. Yeah, I bought both of them at the same time. The Movo, I've got a couple of Movo labs. the one in the carousel, that's battery powered. It comes with the battery, which is pretty neat. But I would say, and it's got a great 20-foot cable, absolutely brilliant. But for me, I think the Panda is the better microphone. I personally prefer the sound quality from the Panda. There's not a lot in it, I'll be honest with you. But for me, the Panda does sound better for sure. Yeah, that's not a lot to say really. I mean, that's the thing. But with the Movo, I loved it because it actually came with the USB 3.5mm adapter, which is allowing me to actually, I'm using the Panda going through that adapter into a USB. So yeah, that was it's good. They're both good. And what I was thinking, Ed, was what I was going to do was I was looking at and I was thinking, oh, shall I buy a wireless lapel mic? And then I thought I probably would never use it, or there's very rare occasions that I would actually use it. I'm not going out and giving talks and trainings at the moment, so I'd hang fire for the price. I think you get a better value if you've got the wired ones right now. Okay, Alexa, tell me what you do.
There's a lot. For example, try saying, Alexa, sing a country song, rap about Pi Day, or what's the word for airplane in Danish?
Oh, I'd love to know that. Alexa, what's the word for airplane in Danish?
Airplane in Danish is flyver.
Well, there you go. There you go. Learn something. I know it's in German. It's Flug or Flugzeug. What's the point? Let's ask her. I know the answer. Let's test her. Alexa, what is the name for airplane in German?
The name for airplane in German is
Der Name für Flugzeug.
Der Name für Flugzeug. So she's actually said the name is airplane. Ah, cool. Well, she's very good. Joking aside, yeah, once you start using these devices and realizing, just tapping into the power they have, we can control. We've got smart plugs as well, so we can control our lighting, our heating. We can control it from the app. We can control it with our voices when we're here. It is just so easy. And you kind of just, I walk into rooms and say, I won't say it, and say, you know who, switch on the light, and she'll switch on the light, and then she'll switch it off and she'll switch it off. And because we've got more than one, so I've got one here, one in the bedroom, one downstairs. We've got 2 4th gens and a 3rd gen. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you are, they all talk to each other, and well, not no, they're not sitting in the corner having a jolly good bitch about you. No, they all link together, so I can be in any room and tell it to do a different thing, and it'll do it. So to put the heating on, I can be in any room. It'll just say which one it is. Countdown timers, I can set a countdown timer in one, and then come upstairs and ask it to switch, all sorts of things. And of course, for kids, so brilliant for education to say, we can ask all sorts of things. Here's a good one. Alexa, what is the highest point on Earth?
Here is an answer from an Alexa Answers contributor that I translated. The highest point on Earth is in Ecuador, as the Earth is not a real sphere. The distance from the summit of Chimborazo, 6,310 meters, to the center of the Earth is 6,384.557 kilometers, while the tip of Mount Everest, 8,848 meters, separates only 6,382.414 kilometers from the center of the Earth.
Wow, isn't that amazing? When I first asked that, I thought, oh no, she's got one wrong. It's like, wow, no, she knows her stuff. And that's true. The Earth, here's a good bit of education for you, is true. The Earth is not a perfect sphere. So measuring it from the center of the Earth, that means that that one is the highest point. How crazy is that? That's just amazing. But what I learned the other day was that, yeah, you're not a perfect sphere, but if you shrunk it down to the size of a billiard ball, it would be smoother than a billiard ball because it's tiny. Anyway, I won't bore you with that. That's not why we're here. We're here to talk about products, for goodness sake. Right, okay, next in the carousel is, so we've got the Echo Third Jot, we've got the Ring doorbell, that's downstairs. Again, that is so good, a bit like the TP Tapo here. You've got two-way voice, it can see in the dark, motion detecting, and we can set it up to see how far the motion detection is. I always love it. If we bought ours actually because my mother-in-law was very old, and she was on her own. And so we wanted to make sure that she was secure, so we could see who was coming to the door. And it turned out she couldn't hear the doorbell anyway, so we'd actually have to ring her and say, "Your son's at the door." So that's good. Right, we've got the Holystone drones. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to come back a little later and talk about the drones. They are awesome. Which ones have we got? We've got the HS70G. We have, oops, let's grab this one. Is it this one? The 175D. I think that's the one in the carousel. Yeah, these are great drones. They well, this one is 1080 high definition. The other ones in the carousel are 4K, ultra high definition. They do amazing things. They all do this very similar. They follow you. You can set them on a preset path. I think you can have the point of view where you can just let it circle an area, and that allows you to play around with the camera, with the video. And with that one, I think we can actually directly send it to our social media as well while we're in flight. So do go check that out. I'll do a bit deeper dive on that in the coming weeks. Again, amazing gifts for Christmas. We love a drone. Corinda is saying, question. What is the difference between a Logitech flashlight and a softbox? Well, I don't know with Logitech. I don't know. I haven't got them, Corinda. But I'm guessing one is like a diffused soft light, and the other one will be a brighter light. So a bit like we've got the newer diffused box light over here, and then we've got the newer dimmable. We could have that over here, and then we could take the diffuser off, and then that would be more of a flashlight, I guess. I don't know. I'd have to go and look it up, Corinda. Good question, though. I shall get the answer ready for you next time. And we talked about it earlier. We know Dr. Elo had the perfect turkey because his brother cooked it for Thanksgiving. But again, this makes a great. This makes a great present as well, because particularly for the chefs amongst us, I've got to do for Christmas a ham, a joint of roast beef, and indeed a turkey. All three have different internal temperatures, so I need to make sure they're perfectly cooked for. And so I do, without doubt, I do use a meat thermometer just to be on the safe side. We talked about the Anker 4-port USB. Now, this next one in the carousel, this is so cool. This is the Bagot robot vacuum cleaner, and it's $159, but it is so good. I made a little video. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drop it into, let me go grab it. I shall drop it into, where's it gone? Amazon videos, that one today. Cool. I'm going to drop this. Oops. And move it backward. Right, so I've got a little video. I just dropped it into Chrome, and so I can now just share that with BeLive so simply. Check this out. Hey, Jeremy Test, good to see you. So let's share that Chrome tab. Let's pop that in there. Let's do that. Is that you, Ed? Jeremy Test. And then we can just share the screen. Look at this. Let's take that one off. Put this one on. So here we go. So this is, I'll let it run for a little while and I'll come back. Okay, so let's get us sorted and started just by pressing the button on the top. And the robot sets off. And I've given it a rather difficult course because there's a table and chairs right in the way as soon as it starts, but it's going to work it out. You can see it just takes its time. It's very gentle. It's getting a little bit further along his track, and there's some nice straight bits. You can see it slows down when it knows there's something in its way. Has a little rotate, and a rotate again, and come out. Here we are on the laminated wood flooring in the hall, and you can see again, it knows where it's going. It's going to go up, straight over, perfect. Didn't matter that there's a mat there, so the mat always needs a good clean, and then it comes back down again in a beautiful style. Stick. And now it will just set off on its little way, and it'll decide. It covers everything. It has its own little way of mapping things out. Here we are a little bit later. I'll just let, and you can see it knows. I think that's the gyro kicks in. It is knowing where the edge of the stairs is and will come to an abrupt halt instead of just falling down the stairs. And it's not going to take it long to work out. It said, okay, that's an edge. Let's not go there. So then starts to just do its little crisscross pattern. And again, this is a lovely thick pile carpet, and it's managing it no problem whatsoever. See, and now it knows. Oh, thank you, Ed. Gosh, schoolboy error. Yeah, sorry, I just talked about the iPhone 12 Pro, just saying amazing 4K camera, optical and digital zoom, the price under $500, $489 in the carousel. That is insane for a phone that's like literally about 2 years old. Reconditioned, amazing. When they came out, they were $1,500-$1,600. Absolutely fantastic. Love it. Amazing screen as well. Brilliant for gamers. Awesome piece of kit. Lastly, in a carousel for today, and I'll come back later on. We've got this. This is on its way. I'm just going to share with you the picture of it in the screen. I bought this, and it's on its way. It's going to take a time. It went to where I wanted it to go in the States, because of course I'm in the UK. I have to buy things in the States, and sometimes if they don't deliver to the UK, I have to get a friend to send it for me. But this is awesome, and I can't wait to get it because I want to my new game. We're gonna have, oh, find that in the Chrome tab. Where have you got? It's another pluggable piece of kit. The Pluggable brand are absolutely fantastic. There we go, show it in stream. Yes, this is the pluggable USB digital microscope. It has got 250 times magnification, so we can go and see all sorts of things. We can put them under the microscope. Makes a brilliant gift again for Christmas if you've got children that are into their science, or indeed if you've got coin collectors or stamp collectors or anyone who's just got a scientific mind that wants to see things under the microscope. For me, I want it because I've got to have this. I want it because I want to run the new game in the show where I shall be playing the game What's Under the Microscope. So every time I do the show with the microscope, we'll have something under it. I show you what it is through the microscope, and then you guess what it is. And if you want to have suggestions, then do please, of course, pop it in the comments as well. Corinda, no more questions. That's all good, guys. I'm not sure if I'm back later, but I'm definitely back tomorrow, same time. I'll be here 3 p.m. UK time, 10 a.m. Eastern, and then hopefully a little bit later as well. Whatever you're doing, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. So thank you for watching.